back for the third video in a row? That's pretty impressive. I didn't have that much confidence in myself. I didn't think that you would be back for 3 episodes in a row, but look at you. You're sitting right here, ready to watch. Wow. Check that out. Welcome back. I hope you're doing awesome. I hope you are having the greatest day. I'm having a pretty good one. As you guys can probably tell, I'm still wearing the same shirt that I wore the first 2 episodes, and it's because I have stumbled into some free time, so I am taking advantage of that and getting some preliminary topics out of the way, just recording them now so I can upload them and then save the juicy stuff for what you guys have in the comments below. What I wanted to talk about today is what you want to bring to college and what you want to leave at home. And this is going to spread further than materials, I think. It just depends on the scenarios that you're in. So I think if I can make one big recommendation for college is to get a good laptop. You see all these students with Macs around, that's cool. It's justified. Even though I hate Macs, I think, college students need a good, solid computer. For me personally, I'm using the Surface Pro 4 because I'm an architecture student. And you can specify, you can kind of look into what computer would work best for your major if it really requires one, but definitely a lot of classes use computers. And even for note taking, if you guys have a computer you can write on with a stylus or a pen, I wouldn't recommend typing notes. I've always been a handwritten note guy. I know it takes longer, but you definitely remember this stuff way better than you would if you were typing. I know that's been proven a bunch of times, but I'm just here to say it again because it's true. Getting a good laptop is definitely the number one priority. I can't tell you guys how useful this laptop is to do homework, to do anything. It's awesome. So I'd say that's number one. Definitely look at that first. Outside of that, anything that, I think you would really appreciate from home would be good. See, I didn't bring a whole ton of stuff when I first came out here, but I've gotten stuff slowly. This Goliath being an example. Now, this isn't something you need, but I found that just having a couple things from home, just like Goliath from Evolve, the freaking king of the monsters that he is, just having him here, it's just, it's good to look at, and it's just nice to have some of that stuff that remind you of home a little bit. I've got pictures of family. I think is cool if you're a family man. I have this, which is the Nintendo Switch. That might be a close number 2 to bring to college. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. I don't know how I'd recommend a game console, which is ironic because I just said the Switch was number 2. I really wanted to bring my computer at first and my Xbox, which is why I haven't played any Destiny 2, because obviously they're not here, they're at home, and that's why I haven't been able to make videos. But honestly, I think they would have been a really big distraction. And I think it takes a strong person to realize what at home that they bring might be a distraction and might be more detrimental to them than if they didn't bring it. And I realize, as much as I love my freaking computer and my Xbox, in the end, I don't really need them. And I think a part of that is because I have the Switch and have been playing Mario Odyssey because that game is phenomenal. Realizing that that's not why you're going to college, and you'll have time later to play it. You'll have winter break, you'll have summers, and then you'll have the time after college. But I'd really recommend taking stuff that will help you, and that not necessarily will help you, but that at least won't detract from your overall experience in terms of getting work done and being social and all that good stuff, because that stuff is good for you. It really is. A picture of me and my brother chilling. I feel like I have too much technology, but it's really just my laptop, my phone, and my Switch. Bring your phone. I mean, that's kind of stupid, but I can't tell you, if you want to invest in a nice phone, man, phones are nice, and if you get a good one, it'll last a while. Definitely useful. I think a good water bottle, investing in a good water bottle is a really smart idea. I mean, especially if you live in the desert. But just the essentials of home, and I think the one of the main things I wanted to tell you guys, just don't bring anything that you think will distract you. And if it ends up distracting you, maybe try to limit yourself. I know it's hard. It's a hard thing to let go of if you have something that distracts you. For me, it would 100% be my computer. But if you can overcome that, I think it's definitely going to benefit you in the long run. So that's, as far as materials, that's kind of the basics, I think, of what you can think about for materials. Essentials from home: make sure you get a good laptop, Bring a Nintendo Switch if you have it, but don't bring anything that will distract you too much. And that's another thing I wanted to talk about in terms of the realm of what you're bringing. I definitely, so backstory short, my brother, if he's watching, shout out to Matt, he is actually in a long-term relationship with his girlfriend, and he talks about how much he misses his girlfriend, which is completely understandable. Now, me being the mostly single all my life guy that I am, say what you will, I don't have a girlfriend to miss, so to speak. And I think something that you're gonna have to leave at home is your family and potentially a girlfriend. And that's something that you don't really have a choice on. If you're going to college, even if it's in-state, you're still going to be away from them. And I mentioned this a little bit last time, that it's just something that you're going to have to adjust to. Like I said last episode, I think about that sometimes. I think about my family and how much I miss them, and I think about my friends and I wish I could hang out with them. But I definitely think about that's something that you're going to have to leave there. And if you're in a long-term relationship, I'd highly recommend that you ensure that you trust each other enough to be in a long-term relationship before you leave, because things might not go the way you plan if you're not ready for it. Or you could do what my girlfriend did and dump me a month before I leave. If you want to be a mean person, I say go right ahead. No, but in all seriousness, guys, definitely take it with care and make sure you let your family know that you love them, because hopefully you do, and if you don't, then I guess don't. Yes, think about that as something that you're gonna leave behind, because you're never gonna live with them in the same capacity that you were before you went to college. That's something I think is kind of sad. I'm never gonna live with my parents and my family again under that house and wake up on Saturday mornings and chill. I guess in the summer you will, but in terms of what you had before, nothing's really going to stay the same. And I think, that might be a huge factor for some people in deciding if you're going to go to college or not. And that's understandable, and I miss my family like crazy, but I definitely, I at least let you know that that's definitely something you're going to have to give up, is that kind of life with the family, but eventually, hopefully, you'll have your own family one day, and you'll be able to raise them up and have a good time and do all the stuff that families do. Or you could be like me and just be single. But guys, that is probably going to do it for us today. I hope you guys are enjoying the episodes. I'm enjoying making them. We're just chilling. We're having a good time at college. This is probably the last one I'll do in a row, and I'll start replying to you guys. It's going to take a little bit of editing to get these out, but I hope you guys have been enjoying them. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Flesh Eaters, if you're out there, if my subscribers are out there, I love you. Much love for those of you who support. That was almost weird. I almost just stopped talking, because sometimes I run out of words to say, and sometimes that's just okay. But like I said, that's going to do it for us today. This has been an episode on what to bring, what not to bring, and what you're going to have to leave behind when you go to college. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure and slap a like on it for me, or subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, my name is Jacob, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!